Welcome back. We're back with, of course, Mayor Melissa Savares and Vice Mayor Robert Hoffman. About the transition, of course, we already spoke about the Rancid Pancit, but how's it going? It'll be a week tomorrow since the mayors in different villages have taken over the operations, which was once run by Garb Spima. How has it been?
I have two centers, and between Estumbo and Derido, the first couple of days I was there in the mornings, and of course I'm running from one, and the vice mayor was very helpful. Our staff are very good. They adjust in an instant if we need to and change hats. But the Manamkus, I asked them Friday afternoon, did you notice anything different? They said, other than you being on the microphone and asking us what else we want to do, that's probably the only difference. They're getting their meals, their activities continue. We add a little bit more. Today at my Derido Center, I had my staff pull out the Wii and include it in the daily activities. I said, have it available so that during the lunch period, they're not just conversing and they have the option to karaoke and dance during that same time. In Estumbo, I saw more of that happening. And so it's the diversity, but the activities continue. Other than us being there most of the time and the different faces, we still have the previous managers that are coming in to volunteer and assist with the transition.
So basically the users...
There's really no difference.
They don't feel that anything was missing.
Right.
We've actually seen a spike in attendance, and that's what we were so surprised at. And today in our meeting, we actually asked all the mayors, and that was one thing in our agenda. We asked the mayors, how's it going? And every single mayor had nothing but positive reports.
I had you on the radio last week because I read something disturbing, and I hope that was a misquote or misinformation, because it was quoted that you guys didn't have any sensitivity training, and it's going to take a while for you to get up to speed to treat the Manamkus well. And I'm going, I don't think that's true. I mean, I've dealt with senior citizens. I had oversight of senior citizens. I dealt with you guys. I mean, you guys were in office when I was in office, and I never saw anything like that. So I hope that was something that maybe was let out and maybe not meant to come out that way.
I think it was fear-driven. They weren't sure what exactly was going to take place and what was going to happen. And time and time again, we've reassured the Manamko at the centers and pretty much the community of what was going to take place. And I said, we're not here to be permanent fixtures here. We're basically here to be, we're Plan B, and we're making sure the program continues. And one thing we've committed as mayors is when we leave, we want to make it better than when we first found it.
But mayors in the prospective villages that have the centers there, I mean, you're in charge of the centers, are you not?
The facilities, the structure, yes, we are. And so, of course, after the daily operations, our activities continue. I have tutoring and mentoring in Estumbo, and then we have anger management. We have cultural. I have my Pa'atautanu groups, Hali'i Tautauta and Tautalagu, that also use the facilities. We have many. We have our physical fitness. So there's many activities that go on after the seniors leave that we are actually overseeing and in charge of.
Do you feel that taking over the operations will maybe strain your office operations to take care of other village needs and things like that, and most especially when it comes to finances? I mean, I know you guys are getting that and splitting that money now. I think it's minus 20,000 as the previous provider.
Right.
But do you feel in going on that it will become a strain? Yeah.
Of course, like the Vice Mayor said, we're here temporarily just to assure that the services don't stop. Of course, I've had to take one clerk out and one of my recreation leaders to put in the two centers. However, we see that with working with the Manamkus and being in the center is a lot more movement that we see compared to when they're in the office doing verifications, assisting for street light repairs and whatnot, whatever our regular duties. So of course, and all the paperwork that that comes with this, we still need to assure that the statistics are being gathered, the data is there, so that we can also report that to Division of Senior Citizen. Like we've mentioned to the Manamkus, we are here temporarily until we can figure out which way the Department of Public Health is going to go with this.
Okay. Hey, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have Mr. Angel Sablan, as the Executive Director of the Mayors Council. We'll talk to him about how all this transpired. We'll be right back.